And good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to the Irish Yard. Tonight's matchup features the visiting team BMW, Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River, and the home team, the Renner Royals. Let's meet the starting lineup first for BMW. Leading off will be the pitcher, number 98, Eli Gilbertson. Batting second, the shortstop, number 24, Reese Bodie. Batting third, the center fielder, number 7, Lane Radzak. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 21, Landon Otterer. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 45, Sean Strandberg. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 34, Ewan Heaslip. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 8, Jack Vernon. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 5, Owen Peterson. Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 2, Joey Steen. And playing left field, number 1, Josh Shodin. Now the starting lineup for Renner. Leading off, the center fielder, number 7, Jack Stukel. Batting second, the left fielder, number 5, Owen Lechtenberg. Batting third, the shortstop, number 4, Brody Jacobson. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 1, Brogan Moffitt. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 12, Rylan Arbogast. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 13, Jackson Bjorkman. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 14, Patrick Barnett. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 6, Sam Donahoe. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 11, Zach Barr. And pitching for Renner, number 42, Parker Scheit. And since we already had the national anthem, no need to play it a second time, so let's play some baseball. BMW, head coached by Sean Bodie, assisted by Jeff Gilbertson and Aaron Otterer. Renner, head coached by Isaac Struck and assisted by Dalton Vanderloo. Leading off tonight's game for BMW, the pitcher, number 98, Eli Gilbertson.
Cody said I'm the worst camera operator he's ever seen. Double. Look at the leg.
Now batting the shortstop, number 24, Reese Bodie. So Eli Gilbertson's going to fly out to the left fielder to start this ball game off here in the top of the first. BMW, Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River. And now it's Reese Bodie, the number 2 batter. He'll be playing shortstop for BMW. First pitch swinging, swings through it. No balls and 1 strike. So Gilbertson once again flew out to the left fielder on a couple of pitches. Lane Radzak on deck for BMW. We'll go around the infield for Renner in just a bit. After this pitch, no balls and 1 strike. That's low, 1-1. Doing the catching duties for Renner today, Sam Donahoe. Over at third base is Brogan Moffitt. At shortstop is Brody Jacobson. Second baseman is Jackson Bjorkman. And playing first base this evening is Rylan Arbogast. Got a count of 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the first. We'll get to the outfielders in a bit. The pitch is swung on and missed, 1-2. Over in the left field today for Renner, we got Owen Lechtenberg. Center fielder is Jack Stukel, and in right is Zach Barr. Up on the mound for the Royals is Parker Scheidt. Scheidt deals the 1-2, and that is low, 2-2. So neither team in the first game here this evening at the Irish Yard employed a designated hitter. Both teams using one here in game number 2. The 2-2. Not a bad pitch. Just misses, 3-2. And swung on a miss for out number 2. Now batting the center fielder, number 7, Lane Radzak. So a swinging strikeout for the pitcher. Parker Scheidt picks up his first K of the evening. Nobody on, 2 down here in the top of the first. Number 3 batter Lane Radzak steps in. Righty versus righty matchup. First pitch dealt high at 75 miles per hour. Definitely a toasty day for baseball as we're winding down this Friday. Wind has been blowing out of the south-southwest for a good chunk of the day. We've had a couple of lazy fly balls in that first game get sent to the outfield wall. 2 pitches off the plate, 2 balls, no strikes to the batter Radzak. That's at the knees, called strike. 2-1 at 70 miles per hour. If Radzak able to reach, it'll be Landon Otterer's chance to bat. BMW rocking the powder blue uniforms, and there's a swing and a miss. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. You got those navy blue numbers outlined in white. Names across the back in white. As for Renner, they got the black uniforms with the blue numbers and letters. And there's called strike 3 on the outside edge at the knees. And BMW gets sent down in order 1, 2, 3. In the top of the first for BMW, they go down in order 1, 2, 3. Due up for Renner. In the bottom of the first, Jack Stukel, Owen Lechtenberg, and Brody Jacobson. Leading off the bottom of the first for Renner. Center fielder number 7, Jack Stukel. Jack Stukel, first pitch swinging, sends it high in the air to left field, backing up, and not making the play in left field was Otterer. Correction, Shodin. Now batting the left fielder, number 5, Owen Lechtenberg. That gets away from the catcher. That allows Stukel to move up to third now. All right. So go with the hit there. Got to count on 2 balls, no strikes, runner in scoring position. That's Jack Stukel after the wild pitch. This one runs high and tight, 3-0. Fires it in at 78, but misfires on 3 straight pitches. Eli Gilbertson trying to settle down a little bit here after giving up the leadoff double. There's a called strike at the knees. 3 balls and a strike to the batter. Owen Lechtenberg doing the left field duties defensively for Renner this afternoon. Ball 4 gets away from the catcher. Pitcher doesn't cover the base. And first run comes across for Renner. Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Brody Jacobson. Also, baseball fans, if you want to shout out watching at home, as the runner's going down to second, the throw, 1 hops, 2 hops into the glove of the middle infielder. It'll be a stolen base for Lechtenberg. The 1-0. That's low. 2 balls and no strikes. Here in the bottom of the first, Renner already with 1 run thanks to a leadoff double, a wild pitch, and a passed ball on a walk. Jack Stukel scores from third. The 2-0 is low, 3-0. It's away from the catcher, Otterer. First base is open, nobody down. Here in the bottom of the first, the 3-0 pitch is up for ball 4. Now batting the third baseman, number 1, Brogan Moffitt. So back-to-back walks issued here in this bottom of the first frame. This one gets away from the catcher. Another wild pitch pops up in the air. Otterer can't find it. By the time he does, both runners scoot up 90 feet. So a couple of wild pitches, a passed ball. Already here in the bottom of the first, the 1-0. Otterer struggles to keep that one in front of him again. 2-0. But with all sorts of fans from all across the upper Midwest here. There's a nice swing and a miss on a good pitch by Gilbertson. Gets it by him. 2-1. Give you a shout out. Tell us who you're cheering on, where you're from. Now 3-1. And another walk issued. Now batting the first baseman, number 12, Rylan Arbogast. So after a quick chat on the mound, we're back to baseball. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. One run across for the Renner Royals. Called strike. Gilbertson able to fire it in there at 75 miles per hour. Across the infield for BMW. We'll get to that here in a bit. There's a swing and a miss. Now 2 strikes. Doing the catching duties, as we mentioned, Landon Otterer, Owen Peterson at third. We got Reese Bodie at short. Owen Heaslip at second. Joey Steen over at first. In the outfield, Jess Shadeen, Lane Radzak, and Sean Strandberg left to right over in the outfield. There's a swing and a miss for out number 1. Now batting the second baseman, number 13, Jackson Bjorkman. First pitch to Bjorkman is low for ball 1. Big spot here for Renner. Chance to break it open early on here in the bottom of the first, already with 1 run across. The 1-0. That gets away from the catcher. Another wild pitch. Everybody's going to stay put, though. So Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River. Trying to limit the damage here in the bottom of the first. The pitch is grounded to the left side. That'll sneak into left field. 1 run comes across. They're going to send another one. The throw comes in. That'll be cut off. A 2-run single by Jackson Bjorkman. And it's now 3-0. Renner here in the bottom of the first. Now batting the designated hitter, number 14, Patrick Barnett. Grounded to the left side. Gloved. Throw down to second. That is not a great throw. Everybody's going to be safe as a big turnaround third was Brogan Moffitt. He'll retreat there. So an error on the play. Everybody's safe. Now batting the catcher, number 6, Sam Donahoe. So another wild pitch by pitcher Eli Gilbertson brings another run across. It's now 4-0. Runners in scoring position at second and third, one down. Called strike on the 3-0 pitch makes it 3-1. So not the start Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River was hoping for here in this one, giving up a 4 spot. And that'll be ball 4 outside. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Pitching change for Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River. Now pitching number 5, Owen Peterson. Other changes for BMW now over at second base is number 98, Eli Gilbertson. And number 34, Owen Heaslip, as now at third base. Here's the right fielder, number 11, Zach Barr. Back to the top of the order with the center fielder, number 7, Jack Stukel. Should mention, courtesy running over at first base is number 3, Zach Sprinkle. So an infield fly, batter's out there. Oh, did that one catch the bat? No, got away from the catcher, and one run will come across on the wild pitch. So Sprinkle now standing at second base, the courtesy runner for the catcher. And the DH, Patrick Barnett, over at third. Got a count of 1 ball, no strikes. 5 runs already across for Renner here in the bottom of the first. With 2 down, the 1-0 pitch is low, 2-0. Grounded, gloved, throw over. Good stretch. And there for the 5-3 play, out number 3. In the bottom of the first, for Renner, they score 5 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 2 runners left on base. Due up for Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River. In the top of the second, Landon Otterer, Sean Strandberg, and Owen Heaslip. Leading off the top of the second, for BMW, the catcher, number 21, Landon Otterer. We're back to baseball here in the top half of the second as BMW down 5-0. Renner puts up a 5 spot. They only had 2 hits. Took advantage of a few walks and an error. Handful of wild pitches and pass balls. As the pitch runs high and outside for ball 1. So it'll be Otterer, Strandberg, Heaslip. 4, 5, 6 batters here in the top of the second. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. So Parker Scheid gets ahead of the batter here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, as he picked up a couple strikeouts in the first. 1 swinging, 1 looking. It's now 2 and 2. Parker winds and deals. This one's fouled back. 2 and 2 remains the count. Once again on deck for Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River, Sean Strandberg. Had a little oopsie do as the coach accidentally had 2 left fielders in his lineup card, so we had that fixed. Landon Otterer is not in left field. He's doing the catching duties, and he also strikes out here for the first out in the top of the second. So 3 straight strikeouts, 4 straight retired. And now batting the right fielder, number 45, Sean Strandberg. Where did I see 14? There's no 14 at all there. There's 0 14s there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know my numbers. Swing and a miss by Sean Strandberg. Not 14, but number 45. Very interesting stuff. I will say I have had a grain belt Northeast or 2 that may influence the commentary just a little bit. We had a couple Angry Orchards prior to that as well. The 1-0. Now 2-0. Also, if Irish player Derek Smith happens to be tuning in, thank you for the Angry Orchards. The 2-0. Swing and a miss, now 2-1. Apparently we got 2 and 2. I missed one. Now 3 and 2. The full count pitch from Scheidt. It's on its way and fouled off. It's a called strike, 3 at the knees, right down the middle. 4 out, number 2. How about the second baseman, number 34, Ewan Heaslip. Correction, third baseman. There's a ground ball to the right side. That'll be gloved. And an easy 4-3 play. Another 1-2-3 inning. Down goes BMW. In the top of the second for Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River, they go down in order 1, 2, 3. Due up for Renner. In the bottom of the second, Owen Lechtenberg, Brody Jacobson, and Brogan Moffitt. Leading off the bottom of the second for Renner. The left fielder, number 5, Owen Lechtenberg. Back to baseball here in the bottom half of the second. 1 ball, no strikes, and now 2-0 as the new pitcher, Owen Peterson, started the game at third base, but then was quickly moved to the pitching spot. There's a line shot. That's going to find the outfield grass. 1 hops into the glove of the center fielder. A base knock for Owen Lechtenberg, his first. He'll reach for the second time here this evening. Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Brody Jacobson. So a big base knock for Owen Lechtenberg. He was able to walk and steal a base, advance on a wild pitch, and score in the first. As Brody Jacobson watches a first pitch called strike. Throw from the catcher, sailed into the outfield as it gets by both middle infielders. And it'll be 2 bases worth, almost 2 bases in an extra step or 2 as the runner Owen Lechtenberg kind of tripped over the third base bag. This one's going to find the hole into left center field. RBI single for Brody Jacobson. How about the third baseman, number 1, Brogan Moffitt? So once again, Owen Lechtenberg led it off with a single, stole a base, advanced to third on the error, and then an RBI single by Brody Jacobson. And then no throw on that stolen base attempt, so Brody Jacobson scoots up into scoring position. Fourth hit collected for the Renner Royals here in the bottom of the second. Pitch is called strike, 1-1. Had 2 hits in the first, 2 already here in the second. But they took advantage of 3 straight walks issued. As the first 4 batters all reached, had a leadoff double and then a walk, and they all scored. Here's a line shot right to the center fielder, and reaching up and securing it for out number 1 is the center fielder, Lane Radzak. Now batting the first baseman, number 12, Rylan Arbogast. So F8 in the scorebook. Brogan Moffitt flies out. Arbogast struck out swinging for the first out back of the first. Looks at a pitch just off the plate for ball 1. Ready for the 1-0. And that runs outside. Oh! It's a called strike. It was because it was a foot off the plate. We all missed some here and there. He's had a pretty consistent strike zone. Of course, now the pitcher's seeing exactly how far out he can go. He sails a little high that time. So 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. It's right down Broadway, lifted high, not very deep. Shortstop, left fielder, shortstop, left fielder. That's Owen Lechtenberg. Correction, that's Jess Shadeen. Let's get him right. For out number 2. Here's the second baseman, number 13, Jackson Bjorkman. So 2 down now here in the bottom half of the second. Peterson deals. Late steal throw down to third. Nice job by the third baseman just keeping that in front of him. That's Owen Heaslip. Count of 1 ball, no strikes. But Brody Jacobson able to steal third. Kind of on that delayed steal. The 1-0. Thought about swinging. It's going to be a called strike on the inside edge. The 1-1 is outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. That's up, 3-1 now. So Peterson misfires. Doesn't have first base open, doesn't have to feel like he's got to throw it right down the middle. The 3-1 pitch is fouled off. Threw it in there at 64 miles per hour. So the swing by Bjorkman was way out in front, just got a piece of it. What a full count pitch once again with a runner at third. 2 down here in the bottom of the second in a 6-0 ball game. 5 runs in the first, another one here in the second. Peterson straddling the mound. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed for out number 3. In the bottom of the second for Renner, they score 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 1 runner left on base. Due up for Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River in the top of the third. Got Jack Vernon Owen Peterson and Joey Steen. Leading off the top of the third for BMW. Designated hitter number 8, Jack Vernon. First pitch from Parker Scheid is in there for a called strike to the 7 batter, designated hitter number 8, Jack Vernon. Another one in there for a called strike. Scheid is dealing. It is pitch number 30. So already got 5 strikeouts. Correct that. 4 strikeouts. And just getting a piece of that one was Jack Vernon, trying to protect the plate. That one was tossed over at 72 miles per hour. Once again, Jack Vernon's first time up. It'll also be Owen Peterson and Joey Steen's first time up. As Scheid has sent the first 6 batters down in order. And there's another strikeout for out number 1. Now batting the pitcher, number 5, Owen Peterson. So there's strikeout number 5 for Parker Scheid. I agree, Anthony Dolan. This announcer, he's on fire. Ready for the 1-0. This one's fouled back and out of play. Got a count of 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here in the top half of the third. Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River trying to get something rolling here in the Marshall Legion Woodbat Tournament. As the Irish Yard and Legion Field in Marshall hosting this tournament. There's a called strike on the outside edge. At the knee is 1 ball, 2 strikes over at 65 miles per hour. See what Parker Scheid dials up here. Ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout. 2 down here in the top half of the third. Now batting the first baseman, number 2, Joey Steen. Strikeout number 6 for Parker Scheid. Joey Steen, the number 9 batter, steps in with nobody on, 2 down. Swings through that one, 0-1. Fastball at 72. This one runs just outside. 1 ball and a strike to the batter, Joey Steen. If he's able to reach, we'll go back to the top of the order with Eli Gilbertson. Gilbertson started on the mound for Barnum Moose Lake Willow River, now playing second base. The pitch is lifted in the air, right side in foul territory. First baseman charges it and slips and can't get there in time. Count goes to 1-2. Good effort by first baseman Rylan Arbogast. Just kind of slipped on that grass in foul territory. But Parker Scheid ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's already collected a couple strikeouts. here in this half inning alone. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, and he strikes out the side. In the top of the third for Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. They go down in order 1, 2, 3. As Parker Scheidt strikes out the side. Due up for Renner in the bottom of the third. Patrick Barnett, Sam Donahoe, and Zach Barr. Already was no gone. Ew! Leading off the bottom of the third for the Renner Royals. Designated hitter number 14, Patrick Barnett. And a pitching change for BMW, now pitching number 1, Josh Shadeen. So Josh Shadeen, number 5. Yeah. So just a straight swap. Owen Peterson now playing left field. Replacing Josh Shadeen, who comes in from left field. 3-0. And he spikes it across home plate. It'll be a 4-pitch walk for Barnett. Now batting the catcher, number 6, Sam Donahoe. Two balls and no strikes. Now 3-0, so 7 straight pitches do not find the zone for the relief pitcher, Josh Shadeen. And the 3-0. In there for a called strike, so Shadeen finally finds the strike zone after misfiring on his first 7 pitches.
Okay, coach coming back. Oh, this is.
And another pitching change for Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River now pitching number 42, Brody Vernon. Here's the right fielder, number 11, Zach Barr. So we're back to baseball here at the Irish Yard as we got a new pitcher, Brody Vernon. And a called strike. So we got runners at first and second in a 6-0 ball game. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the third. Big hack. Now 0-2. Zach Barr swings a little out in front. That one was over at 70 miles per hour. So once again, Brody Vernon, he came in off the bench. Nobody swapping positions, moving around. Just a straight swap there. So now Jess Shodin is now sitting in the dugout. Nice job by the replacement pitcher, Brody Vernon, coming in. Gets ahead of the batter. No balls, 2 strikes. Good job by Zach Barr fouling off that pitch. The 0-2. That's low and outside, 1-2. Of course, we'll have a full day of baseball here at the Irish Yard tomorrow. It'll be a toasty day. Hopefully you're able to make it out here tomorrow. So I believe we got games rolling at, 9 o'clock? Bright and early in the morning. And then we'll just keep it going right after that, and after that. Till we decide what Sunday's going to look like. Kind of depends on how the first couple days shake out in this Marshall Legion Woodbat tournament. Who's going to host which games. This is a high fly ball to left field. Camped under it is the left fielder. Quick throw in. Keeps the runner put at second base. Back to the top of the order with the center fielder, number 7, Jack Stukel. So now Stukel steps in. 1 for 2 today. Double and a run scored in the first. Grounded out to the third baseman back in the second. No, correction. That was actually his second time up in the first. So he started the first and ended the first. I think I just saw a bit of not quite a Soto shuffle, maybe a Stukel shuffle after that first pitch ball. Second pitch swinging, shallow, right center field. And second baseman goes to a knee to come up with the catch. About 10 feet into the outfield grass for out number 2. Now batting the left fielder, number 5, Owen Lechtenberg. So F4 in your scorebook there. 2 down now. Runners at first and second. First pitch fouled off. Lechtenberg has reached both times, walked, stole a base, advanced on a wild pitch, and scored. Singled, stole a base, advanced on an error, and scored another run back in the second inning. Got a count of 1 ball, 1 strike. If Lechtenberg is able to reach, Brody Jacobson will have a chance to bat. The 1-1. Grounded towards the right side, charged by the second baseman, gloves it, throw over to first, in time for the third and final out. In the bottom of the third for Renner. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. Due up for Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River. In the top of the fourth, Eli Gilbertson, Reese Bodie, and Lane Radzak. Leading off the top of the fourth for Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River. Second baseman number 98, Eli Gilbertson. Pitching change for Renner, now pitching number 8, Jack Canfield. Is a fly ball into foul territory, or is it going to twist fair? No, in foul territory. A nice, great catch. Oh, my goodness. Who was that? What do we get? A graceful catch by the third baseman in foul territory. Now batting the shortstop, number 24, Reese Bodie. So once again, a nice catch. That was Brogan Moffitt over at third base for Renner. The 1-0. Tried to twist that back over the plate. Stays inside 2-0. So once again, that'll be 3 perfect innings for the pitcher before being taken out. Now a 3-0 pitch, or a 3-0 count, excuse me, coming up to Reese Bodie. But solid job up on the mound for Parker Scheit. 7 strikeouts out of the 9 outs recorded, and now we're going to have a 4-pitch walk. Now batting the center fielder to number 7, Elaine Radzak. So once again, that'll be the first base runner for BMW here in this ball game. Comes in the top of the 4th with 1 out. And now 5 straight pitches off the plate for the new pitcher, and Jack Canfield. There he finds the zone, evens it up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Radzak able to keep this one rolling. If he's able to avoid the double play, it'll be Landon Otterer with a chance to bat. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2 the count with a runner at first. The pitch, breaking ball, called strike 3. That'll send Radzak back to the dugout. 2 down. Now batting the catcher, number 21, Landon Otterer. So a backwards K recorded for the new pitcher, Jack Canfield. Runner at first, now 2 down. Gets away from the catcher and heads up base running. Reese Bodie scoots up to second base. Advances into scoring position off the passed ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Otterer in the dish, the right-handed batter, as Canfield steps off. Definitely a kind of a hot, sweltering kind of day. Muggy, high humidity. Even with the high winds, it's not really helping out. Kind of cool us down. I'd say, yeah, kind of that sticky wind. Two balls and no strikes. The pitch stays up 3-0. Three balls and no strikes. The pitch is going to stay up 4 balls. We'll send the runner up to first. That's Otterer. And now batting the right field at number 45, Sean Strandberg. So now a couple of walks issued here in this top half of the fourth, with Renner leading 6-0. This one runs inside for ball 1. This one lifted in the air to left field, deep. Going back is the left fielder, and that's out of here. And now batting the third baseman, number 34, Owen Heaslip. So a 3-run shot for Sean Strandberg sends it just over the left field wall. Scoring 3 runs, and just like that, BMW is back in it. Cuts the deficit in half with one swing of the bat. And Owen Heaslip tried to make it a 2-run ball game with one swing of the bat. Falls behind, no balls and a strike. 2 down once again here in the top half of the fourth. Big 3-run shot by Sean Strandberg, the number 5 batter. This one is lifted up in the air right side. In foul territory, making the play is the first baseman, Rylan Arbogast, for the third and final out. In the top of the fourth for Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River, they score 3 runs on a 3-run shot by Sean Strandberg. There was 1 hit, no errors, and no runners left on base. Do it for Renner in the bottom of the fourth. Brody Jacobson, Brogan Moffitt, and Rylan Arbogast. All right, Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River, keeping the announcer and the video board operator busy. Another pitching change. This is number 21, Landon Otterer. We got Eli Gilbertson. He's doing the catching duties. I think Owen Heaslip is at second base. We got Brody Vernon over at third base. And who knows, maybe the outfielders did some things too, but I can't see their jersey numbers. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it all looks good. Sweet. Yep. Now batting for Renner. Shortstop number 4, Brody Jacobson. So a bunch of changes made by BMW. Now pitching is number 21, Landon Otterer. He was doing the catching. Now Eli Gilbertson doing that. This one pops straight up. Gilbertson trying to track it, and he can't quite find it as it lands foul. Count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Once again, 1-1 the count to the 3, 4, 5 batters here in the bottom half of the 4th. That one gets by Gilbertson. Now 2-1. Owen Peterson still at third. Still got Reese Bodie over at short. Now at second base is Owen Heaslip. Joey Steen still at first. This one's grounded to the third base side, just foul. Count goes to 2-2. And over in right field is still Sean Strandberg. Center fielder, I believe, is still Lane Radzak. And the left fielder, once again, as we mentioned, is Owen Peterson. It's Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River. They've had to do the old pitching by committee here in this one. Try to keep everybody's pitch counts down. Whoops. Little inside. Another one grounded foul. That'll be a walk. Numbered the third baseman, number 1, Brogan Moffitt. Throw down to second on the stolen base attempt. Did he tag him? No, he did not. Did not apply the tag. Was that a strike called? Yes, it was. No balls and 1 strike, but a stolen base for Brody Jacobson. Now into scoring position. That is the 3rd time he has found himself in scoring position. Was stranded at third back in the 2nd. Came around to score in the 1st. It's going down to 3rd, and that'll be another easy stolen base as had a great lead. Read that perfectly, and he was basically halfway to 3rd by the time the ball was even on its way to home plate. Got a count of 2 balls and 1 strike to the batter, Brogan Moffitt, with Rylan Arbogast on deck. Ready for the 2-1. Lifted high in the air. That should be out of play left side. Now 2-2. Here we are in the bottom of the 4th in a 6-3 ball game. Renner scored 5 runs in the 1st, another in the 2nd. BMW answered with a 3-run shot by Sean Strandberg in that last half inning. Swing and a miss here. No, foul tipped. Just got a piece of it. Catcher cannot hold on as it's fouled off into the dirt. Once again, runner at third, nobody out. Here's the pitch. It's fouled off to the right side now. Now batting the first baseman, number 12, Rylan Arbogast. So big strikeout. Helps BMW out here. This does not, though, as it's thrown in the dirt and stepping on home plate was Brody Jacobson, scoring from third on the wild pitch. So a walk, a couple stolen bases. Brody Jacobson waits for a pitch that gets by the catcher. He's able to jog home. Little insurance run here to make it a 7-3 ball game now. Back out to a 4-run advantage. This one just outside, now 2-0. Jackson Bjorkman on deck for Renner. The pitch is now wide, 3-0. Now batting the second baseman, number 13, Jackson Bjorkman. Ground ball dribble to the pitcher, recovers, throw it on to first, not in time, everybody's safe. What are we thinking, an error? Probably. Now batting the designated hitter, number 14, Patrick Barnett. So an error on the pitcher as he bobbled it after fielding it. By the time he got a hold of it, the throw was late. Sure do. Got a count of 1 ball, 1 strike. I finally got my iPhone plugged in. It's charging. Now 2-1. That gets away from a Gilbertson. That'll allow the runners to scoot up another base. The 2-1 is high, 3-1. Now batting the catcher, number 6, Sam Donahoe. Ace is loaded. Check the runner at third. A close play at third. As Rylan Arbogast was almost a little overextended on his leadoff there. Good strong throw over by Gilbertson, but he's back in safely. The 1-0. That almost got him. No, it did get him. So an RBI, hit by pitch. Courtesy running for the catcher over at first base is number 3, Zach Sprinkle. Now batting the right fielder, number 11, Zach Barr. Hey, Bob, switch that 2 for a 3 out there in that scoreboard. Thanks, buddy. Hey, left fielder, can you do a nice little twirl? Thanks, buddy. Okay, so this is what we got unofficially. We got Joey Steen pitching. We got number 42, Brody Vernon, over at first base. We got Owen Peterson over at third base. And the left fielder is number 21, Landon Otterer. And we think that's it. Who's on first? What's on second? Here's Jack Stuckel. Big swing and a miss by Jack Stuckel. A bunch of changes once again by Barnum, Moose Lake, Willow River. Just making us work for it here this evening up at the press box. Big swing there. 2 quick strikes to Jack Stuckel. Stuckel today led things off in the first with a double, advanced on a wild pitch and scored on a passed ball. Grounded out and flew out after that. Launches this one high and tight for ball 1. 1-2. Got runners at first, second, and third. We got 3 runs already across here in the bottom of the 4th. They gave up 3 in the top. Claim them right back here in the bottom. But once again, just 1 out recorded. They have a chance to not only get those 3 runs back, but maybe add a couple to their lead. A fly ball, that'll be out of play left side. Foul territory. Just past the third base dugout. Did it reach the viewing deck or was it beyond it? It was beyond it. The 1-2. And he swings through that one for out number 2. A big strikeout for Joey Steen and Barnum Moose Lake Willow River. Now batting the left fielder, number 5, Owen Lechtenberg. So a strike to the batter. They almost got the runner at third once again. Patrick Barnett able to just sneak under the tag. This one's fouled off home plate, or off the foot near home plate. No balls, 2 strikes.
Got batting run.
In the bottom of the 4th for Renner, they score 3 runs on no hits. There was 1 error and 3 runners left on base. Do it for BMW in the top of the 5th. We got Jack Vernon, Owen Peterson, and Joey Steen. Once again, baseball fans, another friendly reminder, you're probably getting thirsty and or hungry once again. Grab yourself a bite to eat or an ice cold beverage over at Shenanigans. Our concession stand here at the Irish Yard. We got burgers, brats, snacks, candy, ice cold beverages, water, Gatorade, pop, beer, and a whole lot more. Serving up jalapeno cheddar brats and taco brats here this evening. And once again, make sure you tell your family and friends to check the conclusion of this one on our YouTube channel. Go to milroyirish.com/live. That'll send you to our YouTube channel, streaming baseball all season long here at the Irish Yard. Leading off the top of the 5th. For BMW, designated hitter number 8, Jack Vernon. Slow roll over to the left side, but a strong throw by the shortstop, Brody Jacobson, for out number 1. Now batting the third baseman, number 5, Owen Peterson. Fly ball to shallow left field. Hangs in the air. Left fielder's got it for out number 2. Nice job tracking that one by Owen Lechtenberg. Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Joey Steen. So outside of that 1/4 inning there, Renner Royals pitching and defense has been spectacular. Just a couple walks issued and one mistake pitch. Scored 3 runs for BMW on a 3-run home run. Here's a line ball, but foul up the third baseline. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, and it almost got him. Joey Steen just slides out of the way. The 1-2 is low and outside, 2-2. On deck is the number 1 batter in the order in Eli Gilbertson. Just the 1 hit so far for BMW, but it was a big 3-run home run. Count goes to 3-2. Jack Canfield winds and deals. Lifted straight up in the air. This one will stay in the infield left side. Who's going to call for it? It'll be the third baseman calling off the shortstop. And Brogan Moffitt is there to make the play for out number 3. In the top of the 5th, BMW goes down in order 1, 2, 3. Due up for Renner in the bottom of the 5th. Brody Jacobson, Brogan Moffitt, and Rylan Arbogast. Hitting off the bottom of the 5th. Shortstop number 4, Brody Jacobson. Nice stop by the first baseman. Throw down to the pitcher covering the bag. Gets away from him. And Brody Jacobson will jog up to second base. Ooh, the throw almost right on the money. So we'll call that a hit and an error. Here's the third baseman, number 1, Brogan Moffitt. T. 2 T's, 2 F's. What a great play over at third base by Owen Peterson for the out. It was a hard hit ball. I think he was surprised he caught it off the hop. Now batting the first baseman, number 12, Rylan Arbogast.
Ripped down the line, but foul. One and two is the count. Pitch in there, low and inside. 2-2 is the count. To Rylan. Rylan struck out his first at bat, fly to left field the second at bat, and he walked his third at bat. Little kind of excuse me swing down the line. Fouls. New life for Rylan. Count is 2-2. Man at second. 2 runs here will do it for Renner. Joey comes set. Pitch outside. Another ball down the left field line. This one's going to be fair ball. Fair by about 8 to 10 feet. Scoring number 4, which is Brody Jacobson. So a nice little piece of hitting down the left field line. Now batting second baseman, number 13, Jackson Bjorkman. Jackson is 1 for 3 on the day. He singled in the first inning. Pitch outside. Ball 1. Pitch behind him. Ball 2. Rylan advances the second. So for Renner here, we have the game-winning run on second base. It will be by the mercy rule. Jackson looking to end it right here with a single. Ball down in the dirt for 3-0. Jackson just doesn't need to try to do too much here. Just get a base hit, bring him in, strike on the inside corner. Called by umpire Mike Swan behind the plate. Count 3-1 to Jackson. Pitch behind him for ball 4. Rylan advances to third base. Good things happening for Renner here. We got first and third, 1 out, winning run on third base. Is that Barnett? Now batting designated hitter number 14, Patrick Barnett. Ball just inside. Patrick on the day is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Called strike. Count runs 1-1. See if Renner puts on a runner here. See if they'll throw it down and give him the game here with the winning run on third base. Runner Tez take off. Ball hit in the hole and scores Rylan from third base, and that will be the game. On the mercy rule, after 5 complete here.
You got it.
And that is the final here at the Irish Yard via the 8-run rule. Thanks, baseball fans, for coming out to the Irish Yard for night number 1 of this 3 days of fun. Hope to see you out here at the Irish Yard throughout the day tomorrow. We'll keep you well fed, well hydrated throughout the day. And if you are taking off right now, we ask that you do please drive home safely. If you have any garbage located around you, please pick that up. Place it in a trash receptacle located around the grounds here at the Irish Yard. If you would like a bite to eat or a nice cold beverage before you go, you're more than welcome to do so. Make sure you, if you're one of those parents of these hungry boys, make sure you get them well fed for all the action coming up tomorrow and Sunday. Once again, baseball fans, thanks for coming out, and please drive home safely.